This is to the person that feels the need to minimize a goal that someone else has met, or to talk bad about someone, or to overly criticize just because you're not feeling good about yourself.
I'ma be happy. I'ma be good. You better believe it. I'ma be happy. I'ma be good.
What's up, guys? My name is Patricia, and I'm known as God's Design here on YouTube, and I'm a motivation and lifestyle vlogger. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to talk about something that kind of bothers me. I'm not going to lie, it really bothers me. Let's talk about it. I don't know what I'm going to title this video. It's going to be something like stop hating, or maybe I'm not checking for you, or she not checking for you, something. So there's this thing in our community, and I don't even want to pinpoint it to any specific group of people, but I see this happen, I'm not gonna lie, a lot amongst women in particular. I'm not even gonna say black girls because I am one. It doesn't just happen in our community, but really women in general. I think that as a whole, we really need to learn how to support each other and elevate each other, uplift each other, see the good in each other, really celebrate each other as we achieve and as we grow and as we reach our goals. You have these people like, wolves in sheep's clothing that will come for you, but in the slyest way. I know that it's not from a place of love, and it's not from a place of sincerity. What we really have to be careful to do, if you feel the urge to, oh, well, she could have done a better job with that, or I don't think that, well, I think it's cool that she went for it, but I don't think that's her best work, or I don't think that's, you know what I'm saying? Criticize it. But at no point do you offer constructive criticism. This is to the person that feels the need to minimize a goal that someone else has met, or to talk bad about someone, or to overly criticize just because you're not feeling good about yourself. And when I mean constructive, I mean really constructive. And I feel like there's an art to it. I actually took a class on this. It was a leadership conference, and we had a whole class about feedback and how to give feedback. What people think they're doing, they think that they're giving you constructive criticism, but how does, like on YouTube, like use the, I don't like your hair. Like, how is that constructive? How is that constructive at all? And I don't want to make this a YouTube thing, but I'm using it as an example since we both here. It's different to say like, can you speak up in your videos so I can hear what you're saying? Or the music is a little bit distracting. You think you could turn it down in the next one. By the way, love the content, whatever the content was. It was too dark. I really couldn't see the colors well, but you did an awesome job with the makeup look. Constructive. But for you to just say, I don't like your hair, I don't like your nails, I don't like the way you talk to your husband, I don't like the way you do with your kids, like I don't like, it's not constructive. That's just your preference. We at some point have to learn that it doesn't take anything away from us to celebrate someone's victory. It doesn't make us less great. It doesn't make us less capable. It doesn't make us less talented. It doesn't make us less gifted. What it does, it makes us a good person. And when you do that, I honestly believe, guys, when you believe that when you celebrate someone else, when good things are happening to them, that turns around and comes back to you. It's a principle. Your motivation ought not be do good so you can get good or receive good, but it's do good because it's just the right thing to do. If someone else is doing well, celebrate that. If someone graduated, celebrate that. If someone got baptized, celebrate that. If someone decided to, do something that would positively go back to school, whatever, celebrate that. Lift them up in words, encourage them, and join in that person's effort, whether it only be emotional support, financial support if you're able to do that. Or if you don't know how to help, ask the person, like, I think that's an awesome idea. What can I do to help support you in doing that? I think we would have more of a sense of community, and we could really hold each other accountable. In my community, in my tribe, in my group of friends, we have a few of us that are taking this journey into entrepreneurship. And what we did is that we banded together. One of my friends, Chad, actually put this together. We started to check up on each other every few weeks, share our goals with each other, what we wanted to be done within the next 2 weeks, and then come back to each other and report on what has been done, and also bounce ideas off of each other. And I really appreciated it because what it made me feel like is someone else is counting on me doing what I said I was going to do. And it really helped to hold me accountable. And someone else was able to say like, hey, I not only got this done, but I did this too. And I found myself being genuinely happy, and I was included. I felt included in the process, so that when it's said and done, it's like, yo, girl, I remember you had been struggling to get this done and that done, and we know this happened, but look at you now. Good job. I'm happy for you. And then what really bothers me is like, you know, these people who are criticizing are not sometimes not even in the same lane. And what I mean that, I don't mean that in a demeaning way, but like, you know, you have an accountant, you know, criticizing what a makeup artist is doing. It's like all of a sudden everybody becomes an expert in everything. Stop. And I really think that comes from a place of feeling just a bit left behind, feeling just a bit inadequate, or feeling some type of way about yourself that you can't. And let me tell you, if you have urge, if you're watching this video, you have an urge to open your mouth, or if you feel some type of way on the inside, I challenge you to check that, because that has nothing to do with the other person, but it has everything to do with you. How come she got to post every time? Okay, so you graduated. Why you got to post all over Facebook, Instagram? She has the right to post over Facebook and Instagram. She got herself a degree. Like, why are you mad though? One of the things that boils my every being is someone bullying someone else or talking down to someone else, especially when that person is trying everything in their power to be great. I really don't like hate. I don't like hate. And I will check my friends on. I'm like, you hate just a little bit, just a little bit. When that happens, because it's something that really, really bothers me. I really prefer to look at the positive in people and see their potential. If you ask me the good and bad about my close friends, I could tell you. I could spell it out. I'm like, she do this and get on my nerves. I don't like when she does that. She does this, she does that. But I also can really go in about the things that I love about them and their talents and their gifts and what they have to offer the world. And I think that we really should spend more time praising people than bringing them down. I think that it just does something to have positive words leave your lips rather than negative words. And I think there's a way to say something to people. If you really want to affect change, like if you really want people to change and not just to be upset, you approach them a different way. You won't come at them any kind of way when you actually want something to change about their behavior or something to change about what they're doing, or if you have something to offer, if you have an alternative to offer, like you did an awesome job on this. One thing I've learned about feedback is start with something good and with something good. I learned this in coaching and my coaching classes, and really how you give feedback is start with something good, you know, then you add your criticism, and then you end with something good. That's how you give feedback. And if you can, offer the person, like, you know, I'll show you how to do it. It's not I'll show you how, not like that. But, you know, I've done this before in the past, and what I find that really helps is XYZ, right? Or I have someone that probably will be able to help you out with this. I'm going to call them. That's how you offer help. But to sit down on the sidelines, that's not helpful. You're just stating your opinion. You're just talking to talk. If I'm talking to you and this is you, check it. Look inward and think to yourself, what's going on with me that I'm feeling? And it's normal too. I'm not coming for you like that. It's normal to sometimes when you're not feeling right to sort of put that on other people. Once you feel it, reel it in. Instead of hating, use that energy to motivate, to bring that back. And use it as a motivation for you to do the things that you want to do, and you to do the things that you desire to do, so you can reach the goals that you have. I think as people, we need to learn to celebrate each other more. Like if you're single and your friend just got engaged, you should genuinely be happy for her. You just got your GED and started taking college courses, but your homegirl just graduated with her doctorate. Praise her, because soon that's going to be you. I don't know, guys. That's just how I feel. I've heard this before, and that is, you know, there's room for everyone to shine. You know, there's room in the sky for everyone to soar. And, you know, even if you have someone that's seeking after similar goals or is in your similar field, it still doesn't take away from you. You are special just the way you are, and you have something different to offer the world. And by the way, your journey is going to look very different than somebody else's, you know? So don't compare it. Does it take anything away from you to celebrate someone, to lift someone up, to praise someone, to help someone reach their goals, because all that, honey, is going to come right back to you. Don't spend your energy on dimming somebody else's greatness, but instead use that energy to work on yours. That's what I had to share with you guys today. Hopefully something I said resonated with you. By the way, this video is part of my reflection series where we talk about the mind, the body, and the soul. I have several videos in this series. I will definitely leave a link or something in the description. Don't forget to hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Periscope, Snapchat, and on my vlog channel. All the links that you need will be down below. I hope you guys are well and in good spirits, and I'll see you guys soon. Actually, I'll see you guys Sunday with another video, and as always, God bless. Don't forget to subscribe by clicking this right here, and then I'll leave some more videos for you guys to check out right here. Thank you so much for visiting me today, guys, and I'll see you guys soon.